I'm seeing a lot of people saying on Twitter, on YouTube, time to sell, exit the market, time to take profit. A crash is coming for Bitcoin. Is this true? Is this set in reality? Is this what you need to be doing right now? Let me be very clear in saying to you guys that what I'm about to share with you is not financial advice, but it is a picture that I want to paint for you so that you can decide for yourself whether right now is a time to sell Bitcoin and take profits from the gains we've had over the last couple months, several months, or if it's time to continue to accumulate or just hold steady. Guys, welcome to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, what's going on with the major institutions right now, and how I'm seeing this market at the current prices. We've had an incredible year so far. Institutions are getting into this asset class, but let's break it down a little bit for you in this video with a Sunday update. This is the Crypto Report, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me just go ahead and get right in. So today, Bitcoin did approach its highest level we've ever seen that we just saw a couple days ago. And we got above $70,000. We came back down, more liquidations, more volatility as Bitcoin is around its all-time highs. There's a lot of confusion in this market right now. We are at extreme greed, and so on the face of it, I totally understand why people want to sell right now. I myself have been saying for a very long time on this channel, for the last 6 months, we've been saying we expect a 30 to 50% crash surrounding the Bitcoin halving, either right before, typically right after the Bitcoin halving, and then the continuation of a parabolic rally. Everybody's saying Bitcoin is way ahead of schedule right now. We're at a $1.3 billion market cap for Bitcoin. The overall market cap for crypto is at $2.63 trillion. Its previous all-time high was $3 trillion. We have incredible progress. Even Binance Coin, who as the CEO of this company is going to prison soon, this coin's up 30% over the last 7 days. All cryptos are exploding. If you look at some of the top gainers right now, we have a lot of double-digit gainers. Gala Games, the gaming narrative is working out. The meme coin narrative is working out spectacularly. There's OKX, the OKX exchange. Exchange tokens are doing well. Maker is also a decentralized token on Ethereum. That's doing well. So DeFi is hitting. Exchange tokens are hitting. Gaming tokens are hitting. Meme tokens are hitting. Are we ahead of schedule? Are we due for a crash? Well, the hard answer is you would think that we are, and you have a lot of reason to believe that we are. But when you look at the data and where we're at right now in this market and what the narrative is right now, what the facts are of what's happening in this market, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't crash. I don't think it is the time to sell. Now, if you're shuffling profits because you made life-changing wealth and you want to pay off your car or your house, I get it. But we started this channel in the beginning of a bear market just a couple years ago because we knew that this time would come where the Bitcoin halving would be here. We knew eventually institutions would FOMO into crypto and buy it at an alarming rate. And look at this headline right here. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF nears 200,000 Bitcoin, passing Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. Guys, in just 3 short months, the BlackRock ETF is bigger than Michael Saylor's strategy's Bitcoin pile. This man's been accumulating Bitcoin for years, and in just 2 months, BlackRock surpassed the amount of Bitcoin that Michael Saylor is holding, guys. This is extremely significant. This is extremely significant for MicroStrategies. This is extremely significant for your Bitcoin holdings as well. Because when BlackRock has this headline come out that they now have over 200,000 Bitcoin, that's not because Larry Fink himself bought 200,000 Bitcoin. That's because the narrative that we've been discussing and waiting for as crypto bulls for a very long time, I've been in this market since 2016, is that institutions are one day going to adopt crypto and buy into this, and that's what's happening. It's not like Larry Fink, I keep saying Larry David. Larry Fink is buying these things himself. This is people that are putting their money in the hands of BlackRock as an asset manager. And these are institutions, these are wealthy individuals that are buying Bitcoin. Not just Larry Fink and BlackRock, but the people that are using BlackRock as their asset manager. And so you have now a whole new class of investor that's getting into this space. Everybody keeps saying, well, retail's starting to FOMO in, retail's starting to FOMO in, maybe it's time to sell. You know, I see a lot of influencers. Oh, my girlfriend just bought her first bit of Bitcoin today. Oh, my mom just bought into Bitcoin for the first time. You see some people just starting to get attracted to Bitcoin again. Every influencer feels their friends texting them, and so they think it's a top signal. But arguably, this story right here is just the beginning. They just surpassed the amount of holdings that Michael Saylor has. I don't think they stop there, guys. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see the trend continue. Just recently, and this was a snapshot from March 2nd, but at the time it was 30,000 Bitcoin being bought by these ETFs in a week versus 6,000 being produced in a week. And in a month, the amount of Bitcoin being produced is going to be cut in half, guys. And so the supply versus demand gets even crazier to the favor of the Bitcoin bulls, guys. If this stays where it's at with the numbers, guys, we see more upside, not just for Bitcoin, but for altcoins as well. If the demand is outpacing the supply, then we have upward movement coming ahead. This is an interesting idea I want to share with you guys. How much Bitcoin does Satoshi Nakamoto hold? Well, apparently he owns about 1.1 million Bitcoin, which is basically, what is that? I think that's 5% of the supply, I want to say. I think that's what it is. That's math off the top of my head, because 21 million Bitcoin. You guys do the math there. Not here for mental math exercises. There's several other people that also own about 100,000 Bitcoin, but let's look at some of the exchanges. Okay, Binance owns 500,000 Bitcoin. Well, that makes sense, guys. That makes sense. Bitfinex, the exchanges hold obviously a lot of Bitcoin. Well, let's look at governments. The U.S. Justice Department holds, we know that they held approximately, 170,000 Bitcoin. We know that companies like Grayscale own almost 500,000 Bitcoin. Blocked Out One owns about $140,000 or 440,000 Bitcoin. MicroStrategy had about 189,000 Bitcoin. And guys, there are going to be competitors that are coming from companies. There are going to be more competitors that come from the government sector. There's going to be competitors in this category, in the government category, in the exchange category, and on the individual level. The fact of the matter is there's only 21 million Bitcoin in existence, and not everybody's going to be able to hold one Bitcoin, especially if certain individuals own 100,000 Bitcoin. There is one obvious direction that this thing goes over time, and the fact of the matter is that it goes up. Now, some people think, well, we're ahead of schedule. Like I said, way ahead of schedule. This thing needs to come down. You know, guys, there's only 6.6% of the supply left to be mined. I say people continue to battle over that. Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to have some bubble mania phase for crypto overall, but you have billionaire hedge fund investors like Bill Ackman suggesting that Bitcoin could go to infinity and collapse the economy if demand continues to rise. Well, how could somebody say something like that? Well, guys, it's kind of like an arms race. If all of a sudden one country starts developing some kind of weapon systems or some kind of technology, every country has to start competing in that space. And so when you see the government owning 150,000, 170,000 Bitcoin, you know that other governments are going to want to do that as well. You know that other companies are going to want to fight that fight as well. You see this and you know that it is more secure than these centralized entities. That's just the facts at this point. Nobody's denying that at this point. People are saying that it brings extra risk to the dollar and extra risk to governments, and I think that's true. I think Bitcoin is now a movement that's proven the test of time. You see what's going on in this market cycle. And I want to remind you guys this. Another reason why I am holding, and actually, matter of fact, I am continuing to accumulate, is because historically, look at what happens here, guys. You got the 2013 highs were broken in 2016, 2017 when we saw the first week. It took about 50 days for Bitcoin to go into a parabolic move and go into a price discovery mode rally. Then you look at the following bear market. You look at the following bull market peak, and then you look at when we broke through again. That peak, when we broke through, took about 18 days. I think that it's going to be increasing less because we see the supply equation going in the favor of Bitcoin bulls. I'm ready for a breakout to the upside. Now, is there a chance that we have a 30 to 50% correction still in this market? Yes. But I want to remind you guys this. The overall market cap still isn't near the highs. We could get a cool off at any moment. But look at the numbers, guys. There is a supply shock. There is a battle going on. You could call it an arms race or a financial race for must have more Bitcoin. That's what the governments are saying right now. That's what they're showing right now. That's what companies are showing right now. BlackRock shot the gun at the start of the race, and now all the competitors are flocking to this because they can't simply sit on the sidelines and miss this thing and let the competition win. That's my thoughts on this. That's where my mind's at. This is not financial advice, guys. What's my long-term strategy here? I am buying through the year 2024. I'll start taking profits this fall. Never sell shame anybody, guys. Profit taking is never a bad idea. If you're taking profits right now, then I think you're smart in many a way, guys. I'm not sell shaming anybody right now. I think it's a great idea to take profits on the way up. but I believe there's a lot more upside. So my strategy personally is to continue to accumulate through the year 2024. I'll start taking profits in the fall of this year. We are going to have some volatility at some point. It doesn't just go straight up, guys, like Bill Ackman was suggesting. I get the idea he's presenting. It doesn't just go straight up. So if you guys want to learn more about crypto and understand these markets on a day-to-day basis, I'm doing these updates with my partner on this channel, Blackrock, every single day for you guys. We are doing live streams Monday through Friday. Make sure you guys check them out. That's all I got for you in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell for more content. And as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA hodl. Take profits if you want, guys. But I'm hodling. I'll see you in the next one. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.